only way they could do that was with like soda pop dispensers. So they dutifully would pour cans of this crap beer into soda pop dispensers well before the cameras rolled, mind you. So it was nice and warm and flat. So they would draw a beer and it looked, really bad. They said, well, can we get a little head on there? So the prop man would put a pinch of salt in every beer mug on the set. Yeah. Yeah. So warm, salty, flat, near beer.
By the way, official welcome to George Wendt here for joining us today. Also, give a big hand to your MC for the weekend, Eric Johnson. You saw him on Morning Live recently. And Eric, we're going to do a little Q&A with George, and we're going to kick things off here.
Yeah, so I was hosting all the Q&As all afternoon, and we'll be back tomorrow, and I got the privilege of being up here for Beers with Norm, and I was supposed to not drink this, but it's been a long day. They did I made a prop beer bring up. So we're going to do Q&A. Usually I have a microphone, I field questions, but this is a small enough room that I think everyone can hear each other. Yeah. Basically my role will just be kind of point to people and direct who's going to ask the question, but we started with some
great one in the back there. Hi.
Did you ever ad-lib any of your normisms?
No, certainly not the normisms. I'm nowhere near that clever. The guys, the writers, we had a murderer's row of tremendous comedy writers, and it was all they could do to come up with one after a while, but man, they came up with a bunch. The only person who improvised and hardly ever was Ratzenberger. Honestly, our writers, they did not need our help at all. They were very, very clever.
But you're being modest. You trained your career started in Second City in Chicago.
Yeah, no, I do have a background in improvisation, but yeah, these guys are tops.
Did you have a favorite?
Did I have a favorite?
Yeah.
Line.
A
Writer?
favorite line?
Line?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the gold standard is the dog eat dog world, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
Yes.
But some of the others that were great were What's Shakin', Norm, All Four Cheeks and a couple of chins. Beer Normie, yeah, Coach, but stop me at one. Make that 130.
By the way, did you know, George, the show premiered 34 years ago yesterday? Do you keep track of that stuff? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Nuts. Where did the time go?
And it should be noted that...
Don't get old, people. Everything hurts all the time. For no reason at all.
Is this true, too? You were on every episode as opposed to some of the other main cast.
Yeah, I think most of us were on them, but some of the guys we had to shoot around and add them, edit them into episodes that they missed on the shoot night.
Yeah.
Rhea, a couple of kids, in labor at the hospital. Ted, I think, went to Africa to shoot a movie, so he missed a few weeks.
Right.
And Ratzenberger was in, I think, everyone but one, which was the second episode, so that leaves me, the only one who answered the bell. And it wasn't easy, because I was shooting a movie in Pittsburgh one year, and I would do Mondays and Tuesdays on Cheers, and then get on a red eye to Pittsburgh on Tuesday night after the shoot, wake up and go to work in Pittsburgh, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday travel. Anyway. Wow.
Oh. Anything from the audience, sir?
Do you keep in touch with your castmates from the
Yeah, keep in touch with all. Should we call one? Roaming charges.
Canadian rules. So we heard a yes in the back.
Hey, started my bachelor party with you, Mr. Wendt. Very proud to do so.
Thank you.
Always been a big fan. I loved you in the episode of Columbo. How was it working with Mr. Falk?
Just amazing. It was a great experience. He's hilarious, super nice, and just an absolute bulldog. Like working on on the lines. We didn't relax for a minute.
Oh, wow.
And you know, he really helped me out a lot. You know, I was a bad man, you know, I murdered
You
my
were the bad
brother.
guy.
Yeah.
That was one of the last Columbo episodes.
Was it?
I think
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Anyway, but Peter, you know, I've done a Q&A with Peter,
Yeah.
and he's like the only person who I've ever seen get a laugh based on what the audience imagines he's going to say. So like somebody would ask a question and Peter would go, and they just start laughing. Well, yeah. I don't do it for me.
But he's here all week. No, he's just here today. Another question.
What do you think of Canadian beer?
It's far superior, except for, you know, there's and that's, I'm just talking about the big macro brews. But, you know, the craft brews, I'm sure there's awesome ones here, and there certainly are in the States as well, so that's the difference. Can't really generalize.
Go ahead. Do you have a favorite beer?
I've been favoring the West Coast IPAs lately, California, Oregon, Washington. But, I was joking. Free and Free Light are my favorite.
That's good.
All right.
Great to have some.
You know how much money we spent on this
It
thing,
happened
George?
at Trump at his hotel. Did you see that? He made the big, grandiose hotel announcement, and then he said Obama was born in the States, and then he walked off stage, and everything fell down.
Okay. Anything else?
What did Vera look like? What do you think she looked like?
Probably hotter than you'd imagine.
Yeah.
Now, you know, my wife played the voice of Vera.
Yes.
And my wife is hot, so. Thank God.
Is it weird seeing yourself like you're in a hotel flipping around and Cheers is on in every TV in the planet somewhere? You know, like, did you have any idea when you taped that first episode just what a TV classic it was going to be?
No, I had a pretty good idea that it was going to be a quality show because the fellows who ran it, Les Charles and Jim Burrows, they were involved in Taxi, which I had shot, you know, the year before. I don't know if you remember, Louis had a cockroach. Danny DeVito had a cockroach that tormented him, and I played an exterminator coming to get the cockroach.
Was that instrumental in you getting the Cheers role, working with those
I
producers?
found that out later. Yeah, I found it out like 3 years ago. I was I'm glad I didn't know. I was on a panel. What happened was those three were on a panel at UC Santa Barbara, and people were asking questions, and they said, "Did you have anybody in mind, you know, for when you were writing for the roles?" And they said, "Oh God, no! Oh no! We saw everybody in Hollywood for Sam and Diane. You know, they cast it for months. Sam and Diane getting the perfect." And then they said after that they said, "But Rhea, yeah, we had Rhea in mind, and George." I'm standing in the wing because they were about to introduce him.
You're hearing that for the
Now
first
I
time.
find out that. I'm glad I didn't know.
Do you prefer series or comedy?
I prefer comedy. Yeah, serious. It's okay, but you know, honestly, my approach to comedy is generally been more or less reality based as opposed to sticky, broad character. So I don't find it that different, but laughs are so rewarding.
What's George Wentz's favorite show right now?
I don't watch a lot, but I mean, the shows that are gone, Well, all right, my favorite show of all time is Sopranos.
Yeah.
My second favorite.
Let's see, Stony Creek Town.
My hands were full.
Not
mine.
Canadian show Slings and Arrows. Is Mark McKinney still here? Where's my friend? Oh, there he is. Don't you think? I'm sorry. This is. I hope it's not embarrassing for you. Don't you think this fellow is like Mark? Looks like Mark?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Anyway, I love Slings and Arrows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And lately, Togetherness. I kind of watch Transparent. I'm way behind the curve. I never saw Breaking Bad. I never saw The Wire. But you know what? You know, I've never read The Russians either. You know, but it's good to know they're on the show. Yeah. Favorite episode? On Cheers? Cheers. Funny, we're in an airplane hangar. My favorite episode, and it's pretty obscure, was called Jumpin' Jerks. And the boys decide to go skydiving. So me, Kelsey, and John, and Ted, and Woody all go up in an airplane. And to a man, we all chicken out. and then we go like, I'm not jumping either. This is crazy. Wait, this is insane. What are we doing? And you know, okay. We've got to come up with a story. We can't tell anybody we're chicking out. We've got to come up with a story, and we've got to be able to stick with it. Right? So the story's got to be simple and believable. So Sam goes, okay, I got it. We jumped, parachutes open, and we landed. Simple. Believable. Right. Okay, everybody, yeah. Jump. So we get to the bar and we're like, oh man, I never felt so alive. And we're high-fiving each other and so how was it? It was great. This is Carla now. You know, how was it? Oh, well, you gotta try it. It was unbelievable. And she corners Woody. Woody, how was it? He's in the corner and he goes, what? We jumped, the parachutes opened, and we landed. It was all very simple and believable. Classic Woody.
John Ratzenberger did Dancing with the Stars. Did you do that too?
You know, they offered it to me like year 2 or something.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I was up to it. But John, you know, I mean, he's a little old for it, obviously, but he was always kind of a good dancer at parties and stuff.
Do you have like a dream